see if we can get that win. Hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're new to the channel.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at
the Ravens and the Jets. That's all you really gonna play. Nobody's picking the Chiefs really like that no more. The Chiefs got Hopkins, right?
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson, and off we go from
I haven't played it. Well, I haven't played the game like that.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's able to get this across
green
the 20,
grass,
but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
People like that pick the Jets, they like to just run man coverage. Let's see what he run.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Able to fight through one tackle.
See how they just warp you into the tackle animation?
Spotted at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Throwing his Hurts.
Block him. Come on, got her.
That's complete. And
that's a touchdown right there. You just block him.
The drive stays
He was in mid blitz.
Pickup of 13.
Got her mad because he was open and I didn't throw him the ball. My bad. Got it.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Here you go, got it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Nice flat.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Let's try
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon
Nice
Barkley,
read. Nice
a
read.
14-yard
Nice catch.
touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the
Now
board
let's see what
first
type
here
of
this
offense he run.
afternoon.
Garrett Wilson,
Elliott good with a
Devontae Adams,
PAT, and it's now a 7-0
Aaron Rodgers.
game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And now the Eagles
we got one of these
for a
dudes.
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Hall to start the drive.
You be trying to pinch the line and they don't do it.
35 at the 36. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers wants to change the look. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now they'll shift things around.
They swear they like a real offensive coordinator. Man, just call the play that you want to call.
First down right back to Hall.
What they doing is messing up your alignment, man. Like when you get your stuff set up.
Rodgers now to throw.
See how he just stood there.
It's caught here by Adams.
I'm gonna just come out in
He's out
3-4.
of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Now Rodgers.
Look at my person I put in the flat, man. Come on.
He is out of bounds inside
No, he want to like
35.
audible down every
a
play.
gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he had it.
So he's like, this is so damn annoying, bro.
It's incomplete.
I mean, goodness gracious, they so
Put a little too
annoying.
much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air
Audible
under
and
it. Instead, he
down,
fired
flipping
an
the play,
absolute
every
bullet.
play.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. A short throw to Conklin.
He didn't foul him.
And they
Man
do
coverage,
get
he
him down,
didn't
but
foul
not
him.
before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their
It was
heads.
too late
Not
to
only did
audible
they allow
anything
the
like that.
conversion, but a big play as well.
That's how this game is. They like you call certain stuff, they don't even follow him in man coverage.
They'll run with Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall.
And don't push him all the way up
Nifty
there.
move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
He can do all this
Snap
motion and
comes at
stuff.
1.
Look, he can do all this glitching out, man, with the defense. The EA don't cause no penalty. He done flipped this play and did all this stuff, man.
And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Riley Patterson now for the
I got
extra
something
point.
for that.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
He basically just got a custom
Each
playbook
team's
with
had it. Each team
all
has
those,
scored.
like the last,
7-7 here as the kicks away.
video. He just got custom
And they will
playbook with
not
like
get
a bunch
chance
of
to return this one. It's
those
through the
motion
back of the
plays
end
and
zone
just
for a touchback.
audible and down to him. That's basically what it is.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Looking here for
No, don't let him catch up like that, man. Come on, man.
For the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game
Everybody
up,
let
it's a
that
little
man
bit
catch
of a,
up.
how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Let's see if I can get it stopped.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second.
I was just still making my
adjustment. In
adjustments.
the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Look how it glitches out my defense. I had him in a hard flat over there.
Just his
making me waste my
catch of the
time
game
out.
so far. This one moves the chains. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now it's Rodgers.
No, they didn't let me animate.
Touchdown, Jets.
Oh my goodness, man. Y'all didn't let me animate right there. I knew the weakness in the deep, the audible I called. I knew that was my read. I went right over there, and y'all didn't let me jump
They
up.
went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Can't believe that.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game,
I was
all
trying to make my
tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second and a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley.
No, don't let. Man, I don't got the first.
On the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Good old boom
sometimes,
tech,
despite
man.
the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they
Gotta
blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw.
Come on, Barkley with that horrible route.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him.
Barkley, that was a horrible route that y'all gave me. Look at this route he ran just now.
Great field position.
What is all that cutting for? All right. And this will make me not want to play this game for people like this, man.
They'll give to Hall.
They just horrible to play.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
They just take advantage of the flaws in the game instead of just playing the game. They trying to like glitch you out and stuff like.
To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
All that for a 5-yard outright.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
You're going to audible down.
Or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
You're a coward.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
His whole scheme is to use glitches and manipulate the flaws that's in the game. He done purchased the ebook from somebody showing him how to do it. That's his whole offense basically.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Look at him, bro. This is disgusting.
They'll go for it.
That's disgusting, man. How he just glitching out how people just
Conklin, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up.
And the thing is, man, with these motion plays, like if you man it up, the defense don't follow them. So it's like, see how I manned up? they don't follow him.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep.
So like that's the problem with they all excited about adding stuff to the game. They excited about it, but the man coverage, like you excited about adding stuff, but you're not fixing the game where we can defend it. Just don't add nothing else to the game. Like just fix the game. That's it. You ain't gotta add nothing else new. We don't need nothing else new.
Now Rodgers.
Look at my deep pass.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard.
Look at my deep pass.
And the Jets
because of these plays. Look at Slay. A deep pass.
Fourth quarter lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
As much people be cheating on Call of Duty, I don't really run into like a lot of hackers. Like you run into a lot of like cheaters on this game more than Call of Duty.
And now they'll look
I'd rather just play
and remember,
have fun on Call of Duty.
This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Look, wide open.
Shot on the release as
That's
this will be
wide
incomplete.
open.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's why I've been trying to get the whole game, but I can't get no blocking.
70 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
he's
touchdown.
running these motion plays. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop him. Just to be honest. He's running a lot of these motion plays.
The New York offense taking
I haven't played this game, so you really got to play and know what's going on.
All tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Nah, you're not fooling nobody.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's just standing there.
Pass complete, it's Adams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Straight ahead is Hall. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Here's 1st down.
Oh, flip the play.
Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose
I burnt my timeout. early on.
The Eagles will take their third and
He
final
kept running
timeout as they'll talk
hurry up
things
offense
over
and
prior
using
to
those
this
motion
upcoming
plays.
second down play.
So he might as well just go ahead and take the win.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Here's Hall again. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Look at him. Every play is like.
Now the Jets going to use the second
every
of
play
their
is one of those
3
motion
timeouts.
plays. I
That'll
mean, he
leave them with
just went
one remaining in this
crazy
fourth
with the
quarter
custom
play.
playbook.
Here comes second
I don't
down
miss
and
playing this
5.
game every day. I'm sorry.
A handoff for Hall. And all the way
I really
down
don't.
inside the 5 to the 4. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Every eye in the stadium locked in on Riley Patterson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won.